That's Hello and welcome back. My name is Charles, and this is the second part to the email marketing that you just watched. Now, the first part I talked about what you should do after you have got them on your list, the type of emails that you should send them, the sequence of the emails that you should send them, without making it seem like you're just asking for money from them. You want to make it seem like you're going to actually give back to them. That's what you have to do. You have to also give back to them and not just promote to them what you think they should buy. You know what I'm saying? Because not all the time what you promote to them is what they're going to buy. They're going to pick and choose, and it's good when you have a big scale list that you can actually test out different things and see what people are actually buying into. Now, in this in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you should send the email. Okay, so we talked about the offers and what you should send them. Now let's talk about how the email should be sent. For example, the headers, how the email is sent, the links and all that good stuff. So the first thing you want to start off with is a catchy header. For example, if someone opted into my list, okay, the first thing they would see is like for the left side, they would be like, it would actually say your name or the corporation that you represent. For example, if you've ever gotten a message from Frank Kern, it always says on the left side Frank Kern, and then it has a header. Okay, then it has a header which is the the title of the email he's sending to you, and you'll notice that's always something that demands immediate attention. Now, you want to use crucial words in this to demand immediate attention, like, for example, important, crucial to your business, look now, things that will make them click on your email, because that's one of the biggest things. So we're actually talking about how we can improve the clicking rate of your emails. You don't want to just send them, for example, if you're promoting an offer to them, and it's an offer that a lot of other people are gonna be sending to their list. You don't want it to look exactly the same as other people. You want to change things up and make it seem like, okay, that you spent time to actually write this email. Now, the first thing that a lot of marketers mistake is that, okay, they get the email, the swipe files from the people who the people who send them the email so they can promote their product. So they have the email swipes, but they actually don't change anything about them. You shouldn't exactly deliver the same exact thing unless you're in a rush and you have like no time left to actually write something up. It's going to be launched, you have to send it. Okay, that's the only way you should be doing that. If you have to do it, the way you should properly be doing it is switching stuff up. Make sure the header is catchy. Like I said, it has to be something crucial, like, what I'm saying, let's say best marketer ever, a best picture ever. It has to be something to get their attention. So, like, I'm gonna just say some words real quick. Important, crucial to your business, make money very fast, or special report, or dirty little secret, something like those along the lines. And now, once they open your email, you want to get straight into the W's. Who, like, for example, you get to know who it's coming from. Like, usually, like I said, the left side of the email, it says usually the sender, so you'll automatically see that. But sometimes you may want to know what exactly it's about, what's happening, and all this other good stuff. So you want to start out you want to basically tell them who you are, where you're from, what you're sending them, and stuff like that. Basically, if you're sending them from a promotion, you don't need to get into all the details of who you are and where you're from. You just need to tell them what you're sending them. You need to know exactly what it is. So that's the next thing. They need to know exactly what it is. It has to be something simple, like a summary. The first few lines has to be something of it, and then it could lead straight into the link, or it can go into a long kind of email going down, and then you can have the link at the bottom. So the next thing is basically telling a story. Now, a lot of marketers, not a lot of marketers, but few marketers tell stories when they talk about whatever they're talking about, like their product. Let's say they're promoting a product, or they're or they're trying to offer you a product, right? So what I'm going to basically say is, a lot of them don't use the story method, and the story method works really good. Basically, they use it as if they're telling you a story. And the way works is that, it's not like, okay, I'm telling you something that I just made up out of my mind. It's something that, okay, it has meaning to it, and it's going to actually relate to the product. So the next thing is, here you want to find transition in the story that you're telling to relate to the product. So whatever story you're going to tell, it has to be that. And the way, like I said, you talk to them in the story is, you want to make sure that you're singling them out. It's not like a whole, like you're talking to 50,000 people. You want to make it sure like it's a one person thing, and you want to tell them a story like, something like you would talk to one person. So that's what you have to keep in mind. The next thing is how your email, how they should look. How the sentences should look. Now, I would recommend 3 sentences per paragraph, and then you do this, the space, and you have another 3 sentences, because you don't want it all bunched up together and making it look sloppy. So that's the next thing you want also. The next thing you do is also, like I said, have the transition, and then move into introducing the product. And then introduce a little bit of the product, and then after you've introduced the product, basically the next thing is put the statement in, the final statement. Like, for example, whatever the product is, you tell the story, you have the transition in of what it is when you're going into your email, and then you move straight into the last statement. Okay, the last statement is supposed to let them know that, okay, this product is going to really do things for them, and it's really worth it, to buy it, or look at it, or spend time on it, whatever, And then, the last but not least, you want to add in scarcity as well into the email. Like, put like a little thing there where you could say only for the first 5 buyers, or the first 20 buyers, or selling out really fast, or whatever, into the email. And then you leave the link there. The last part is the link. Always send the link. And now, I know I'm kind of overbearing you with the email, how you should send the email, but this is basically how you should do it. And this is not all the time. This is only when you want to get out your best work. Like, for example, if you're going with offers, sometimes it's best to just, okay, name what kind of product, what the product is, what it does, the final statement. You don't need to get into the story about it, just the final statement, your bonus for it, and the link. And then they get into it, they come in, they buy it, and then you have send them to send you their receipt, whatever, and then you send them their bonus, whatever. Or, like, if it's a product that's your own product, which is recommended, highly recommended, with the storytelling and stuff like that. When you're selling your own product, you want to start with the story, then the transition, then the statement, then the scarcity, then the product, and then the link. Okay? If you do these things, you'll have a better click-through rate, and it always brings more attention, and always, like, it's good to leave the link at the top usually, and then at the bottom at the same time, so they can click over if they want to and see what's going on. Okay, and that's basically how you do it, and that's how you're going to actually increase conversion rates and write better emails for your list. Alright, so this is the second part and last part to the email marketing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time on my next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.